about is that weather and the heat advisory that we have.
Yeah, I know. If you thought yesterday was hot, today will be a couple of degrees warmer. So heat advisory up and down the I-5 corridor until 11 o'clock tonight. There hasn't been a lot of relief overnight. We're in the low to mid 60s right now, so tough to cool the house down. 68 degrees by 8 o'clock this morning. We're already starting the warm up. Sun came up about 5:22 this morning. 80 at lunchtime. So a little toasty to go on a jog at lunchtime. And again, there won't be many clouds, if any, in the sky for shade. 93 degrees at 5 o'clock. You'll definitely be cranking the air conditioning in your car as you drive home from work. Tonight, between 7 and 9 o'clock, temperatures are still in the 80s. It's going to be a slow cool down tonight, 72 degrees at 11. Now, bit of a northwest breeze develops, but it won't be a cool breeze. It'll be a very warm breeze this afternoon. Look at these temperatures. It's about as cool as we're going to get all day, so enjoy that. 58 in Tigard, 57 in Sherwood, and 58 in Hillsborough. It's 63 right now. Good morning to those of you in Beaverton. In the core of downtown, still in the 60s, 62 degrees downtown, 57 for Happy Valley. Out further to the east, it's 61 right now in Washougal. Here's a live look over the waterfront. Maybe we can pan up and show the clear skies. A beautiful day to be out there. Folks getting their exercise, kayaking or canoeing early on. Our sunrise again was 5:22 at 62 outside. If you want to get to clouds and cooler temperatures, this is the place you've got to go. The coastline this morning, 55 degrees in Astoria. So I want to give you your hour-by-hour forecast. Watch as these temperatures warm up along with the clock there. So we'll be in the low to mid 80s by 1:30 this afternoon. East of the mountains, already in the 90s by 1:30 in the Dalles and Bend, and we'll click through into later on between 5 and 6:30. We'll be in the 90s up and down the I-5 corridor. By 6:30, just barely slipping out of the 90s in Portland, still in the 90s around Salem and triple digits east of the Cascades. So here's that heat advisory for you. Everywhere highlighted in orange in that heat advisory in effect until 11 tonight. Your forecast along the coast, 60s and 70s with morning clouds and fog, turning sunny this afternoon. 70 the high in Astoria. That'll feel great. We've got temperatures a solid 20 to 25 degrees warmer inland. So the I-5 corridor, 94 in McMinnville, 95 in Salem. East of the mountains, check out these triple digits. Madras 101, 100 in Pendleton, 96 degrees in Bend. Records may fall east of the Cascades later on today. 90s through the gorge until you hit the Dalles, where we will be in the triple digits. Mid 80s up over Mount Hood at Government Camp. Finally, the west side of town, 95 today in Beaverton, 93 in downtown Portland. East side, 93 in Gresham. Low 90s for Damascus, and up north in Clark and Columbia counties between 4 and 6 o'clock. We will be in the 90s, 93 for Salmon Creek and 92 in Vancouver. Tomorrow, slightly cooler, but you'll barely notice. 88 degrees are high on Tuesday after a morning low of about 61 degrees. Sunny and warm on Wednesday, and then ocean air starts to move inland later on this week with that gradual cool down. Looks like we'll be in the 70s potentially Thursday through Saturday. So that will certainly feel nice, but we've got to get through this heat first.